Arena. Welcome to high school basketball. Tonight, conference action as the Fond du Lac Cardinals play host to the Rockets of Neenah. Good afternoon. I'm Mike Pfeiffer along with Jim Diener on the call of today's game. And Jim, Cardinals had looked to bounce back. Went up to Oshkosh Tuesday night, played a very good Oshkosh West team. They came out and kind of smoked us a little bit. But a game that you can't look and hang your heads about because you played a decent ball game. They just came out and beat us.
Yeah, Oshkosh West just beat us in all phases, but you know, they shot 75% for the game. That's outstanding for a high school team to shoot like that. But I think Fond du Lac will bounce back and be all right here. But I think Neenah will be ready to go too, so I think we're having an exciting game here.
We're talking about a Neenah club that's really dangerous. They come into this game only 5-6 on their conference record, but a little bit misleading at this point. They've won 3 in a row, just got done knocking off a pretty good Apple East club.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit better than their record. You know, they have a good guard in Altman, and this Shaw's pretty good. They're coming off a big win against East, so Neenah and Fond du Lac usually have some good games, so I think Fond du Lac better be ready to go.
And Fond du Lac, of course, you know, having maybe some of the big horses of their conference schedule gone at this point, but this given conference, you never know day in and day out. Every game they have to approach as you're tied for first right now. You don't want to, at the very worst, you want to take a share of that conference crown.
Yeah, I think this will be a big one. After this one, I think the other games might be a little easier, but yeah, we got to take every game, you know, one at a time.
Neenah Rockets, always a formidable opponent. Sat down with Coach Dick Diener a few moments ago. We'll be right back with that conversation right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Basketball Report.
Music is your full-service music store in Fond du Lac. Our staff is always ready to serve you and answer questions. Our school band instrument rental policy is the best. We promise low rates and excellent service. We offer top brand names at bottom dollar prices. Guitars, drums, keyboards, recording gear, sound systems, sheet music, and accessories. At Mike's Music in Fond du Lac, your satisfaction is our priority. When you think music, think Mike's Music. Call 923-1925.
Generation Next.
The barbecue wings are back at KFC. Dripping with my zingy honey barbecue sauce. Now that's finger licking good.
And for a limited time, you can get 20 of the Colonel's finger licking good honey barbecue wings for just $5.99. Or 6 for $1.99.
And hurry. Honey, I'm home. At KFC, we do chicken right. At a right good price, too.
Arena with me right now, head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Dick Diener. And Dick, Fond du Lac Cardinals last week, up Tuesday night, to go up to Oshkosh and have a tough game with West Indians, but probably not a case so much as the Cardinals not performing, as you just ran into a buzzsaw, a team that shoots about 75%. Anybody that does that at the high school level is going to have a pretty good chance of winning.
Well, my hat's off to them. They played a well ball game. They were clicking on all cylinders. They had an answer for everything we did. They won that ball game. We didn't really lose it. They just went out and played a great ball game. I don't think they could play any better than they did that night. And, you know, I think it's a credit to our kids that we were able to come from behind and close the gap to 7 points late in the game, you know, that we were actually that close. But they outplayed us that night. They deserved a W. So now, you know, there's a lot of ball games left, and we've got to bounce back. Our kids have had a good attitude in practice the last couple nights. I'm hoping they'll come out with a real attitude that they'll want to start stringing some wins together. This will be a tough ball game today for us. Neenah's a very talented club.
You know, as you sit right now in the conference, still tied for first place at 10-1, and Fond du Lac probably still better on the record column than a lot of people would have projected at the start of the season. A lot of the tougher part of the schedule is maybe gone, but as you mentioned, you get a team like Neenah tonight comes in at 5-6. Certainly, this conference has always been such a good basketball conference. You could not overlook any given game any day.
Absolutely. This club today is very talented. They've got Altman and Shaw, two guys that are in the top 10 in scoring. They've got a post player by the name of Hebner that's just started to be in the rotation for them, and is averaging 10 points a game. But actually, since he started, which has probably been the last 6 or 7 games, he's probably averaging about 15 points a game. He's 6'3", 230 pounds, and he's a load. He's made an incredible 45 of 61 shots on the season. So when he touches the ball inside, he's scoring with it most of the time. So this is a talented team, a team that likes to up-tempo it. They play a lot of people, and very, very dangerous club. Starting to gel right now. They beat Appleton East earlier in the week.
Matter of fact, I believe they've won 3 in a row at this point now, so playing very well this part of the season. You mentioned they like to up-tempo. Will that encourage the Fond du Lac Cardinals to, and you've been very patient offensively all season long. That's been one of the things that's been very successful for you. You try to do that even a little bit more against this club, try to slow down that pace?
We'll look to run ourselves, if the opportunity is there, because we feel we can get out on the break, and we've got some skilled basketball players that can do okay in an open floor. The key is to stop them from running and getting transition baskets. They're going to want to run. We're going to have to be able to get back and stop them from getting to the basket and make them run their half court. So offensively, we're going to be, of course, looking for a real quality shot each time down. We don't walk the ball up, but we'll, explore the defense, on transition.
One thing of this team, as you mentioned, a lot of guys that can do it. When you look at the conference standings, their stats, they don't really have one given person that is a true guy that jumps out at you. Seems to be all in the middle of the pack, whether it be scoring, defense, rebounding, assists, steals. Nobody that 1, 2, 3, 4, but they really bunch them up in the middle of the pack. Can't isolate any one given player. From a coaching viewpoint, does that make it a little bit more difficult, or would you rather have a team where you stop maybe 2 players?
Well, actually, this club has 3 players we're really zeroing in on today. Holtman, their point guard, really does a lot off the dribble and creating for himself. He's averaging 13 points a game. And Shaw is a wing player who will also have the ball in his hands quite a bit. Those 2 guys really look to get their shot a lot. So we're gearing in on trying to hold those 2 guys down. And then, of course, Hebner, I mentioned to you earlier, is a real load inside. Those 3 players, we feel that we have to really make it hard for them to score points.
Well, you talk about the Neenah Rockets. A lot of tradition comes back when the Rockets of years gone by, Ron Anderson and company, and certainly that type of attitude transcends into the future, and I think that's still part of their program.
Oh, yes, I think it is, although probably the players today don't relate too much to what happened in the 70s and the 80s, but I'm sure they hear talk of it enough and that, puts a little bit of a burden on them, or puts the expectations for Neenah basketball players to play with pride.
Well, the Fond du Lac Cardinals look to bounce back here in the home court today following the one and only loss of the season. Dick, good luck into this afternoon's basketball game, and let's get that winning streak back in order again.
Well, we'll certainly try.
We'll be right back with today's starting lineups right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
Thinking of buying a new vehicle? Think Lens. Our factory warranty is important? Think Lens. Want follow-up service after the sale? Lens again. With over 30 years of experience and $2 million of inventory, Lens's unsurpassed quality vehicles include one-owner new truck trade-ins covered under the original factory warranty, or backed by the Lens Sales and Service personalized warranty. So think Lens. Fond du Lac's exclusive Snowway snowplow dealer and truck center of choice. And see our complete line of Lund truck accessories. Think Lens.
There's no job too large or small for Spies Painting and Decorating. So whether your needs are residential, commercial, or industrial, the crew from Spies can handle it. Call Spies at 921-7107, Spies Painting and Decorating.
Team Sports is your source for letter jackets throughout the Fond du Lac area. Team Sports is also your store for youth wrestling and basketball supplies. From Cardinals and Ledgers to Badgers and Packers, let Team Sports be your sports store. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 8 and Saturday from 9 to 4. Team Sports, downtown Fond du Lac, across from Veterans Park.
Not all financial institutions are alike. Marine Credit Union strives to be your first choice when it comes to all your financial needs. We offer a full line of products and services, including no-fee checking accounts, time and debit cards, and a complete line of loan products. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Fond du Lac County, the city of Waupun, and select townships in Dodge County. Marine Credit Union, with 5 locations to serve you in Fond du Lac, North Fond du Lac, and Waupun. Member NCUA.
Once again, welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Matinee activity this afternoon is the Fond du Lac Cardinals in conference action playing host to the Rockets of Neenah. Once again, I'm Mike Pfeiffer along with Jim Diener on a call today's game. And right now, we'll send it right down to courtside. Mr. Dave Bartolini with the starting lineups.
Peter Rickman. Number 32, Corey Steer. Number 34, Mike Williquette. Number 40, Ryan Lenritz. Number 42, Dustin Pago. Number 50, Jay Pecora. And number 54, Brandon Hosell. And for our Cardinals, number 5, Dallas Diener. Number 12, Eric McClyman. Number 13, Jesse Jekyll. Number 20, Ben Thomas. Number 22, Tim Lloyd. Number 24, Ignacio Martinez. Number 25, Al Foster. And now for the starting lineup, beginning with Neenah. 6-foot junior, number 5, Sam Oatman. And the Cardinals, 6-foot senior, 3, Mark Simon. For Neenah, 6'2" sophomore, number 20, Jason Hollingbeck. And for our Cardinals, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Nick Singer. For the Rockets, 6'4" junior, number 24, Aaron Shaw. And for Fond du Lac, a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Travis Diener. For Neenah, 6'7" senior, number 44, Dan Hosell. And for Fond du Lac, a 6'5" senior, number 32, Cameron Ziggy. For Neenah, 6'3" junior, number 52, Derek Hebner. And for the Cardinals, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Drake Diener. Neenah's coach, Tim Locum, Matt Sunlater, and Al Krieger. And for our Cardinals, Dick Diener, Roger Springborn, and Bob Lloyd.
And there you do have the starters and coaching staff. Note the head coach of the Neenah Rockets, Tim Locum, former Wisconsin Badger, and he could throw it up at the hoop and fill it from time to time. First year here at the helms of the Rockets. And Jim, as you were watching the pregame warm-up, body language told you the Rockets were ready for this game.
Yeah, I think it's all business here for the Rockets today. The coaching staff really has Neenah focused, and they're really ready to go. Fond du Lac better be ready too, because Neenah really is going to want to win this one.
This is the kind of game coming in at 5-6 to kind of make your regular season before you head into the tournaments down a month or so down the line. Cardinals will be wearing their home whites, moving left to right on your television screen. Singer in at center against Dan Hosell, giving up a few. Hosell kind of got that ball on the way up. That should have been a whistle there, but Cardinals coming with the ball at any rate. Is underway here from the Redbird Arena. 3 ball on the way. Good from Cameron Ziggy. Well, it wasn't long ago. It's a couple home games ago. Ziggy lit up 3 3-pointers in the first quarter of play. So the Rockets with the basketball. The far side work at the top of the key. That's Oatman. Left side now back between the rings over to Shaw. Shaw wants to come to the near side. Bounce past the Oatman. Left side sidewalk. Back. Top screen, get it back between the rings, over left side, give and go, ball being free. Hosell has it, and now a travel as he loses balance. First turnover of the basketball game, and Cardinals get it back, leading it 3-0, just underway, 7:15 to go in the first quarter of play. Drake Diener with the basketball up the near side, right above the arc, working it back to the far, we'll swing it between the arc, off the screen, Travis with it, yo-yos the dribble, good defense there from Shaw. skip pass to the near side. Now give it back to Simon between the rings. Over to Travis, left side, sidewalk. Take it inside, penetrating, kick it back out. Drake, a look at three, no. Give it back to Travis. Now it's Drake. Eyes the three, brings it back down. Works it inside, right at the three-point arc. Bounce past the Singer, now on the left side. Travis Neenah at the basketball. Good defense here, man-to-man style applied. Now wide open look, get it back off. From the free throw line, good on the kick out. It was Singer on a good kick.
Good patience there.
And a foul down low, looks to be on Drake Neenah.
That was bad defense. Drake wasn't moving his feet there.
First foul of the basketball game. But as you mentioned, Fond du Lac comes out in their first possession. Great patience, perfect 2 for 2 in the basketball game, shooting the ball thus far. Altman with it. Work it to the left side to Shaw, now inside. Flashing there was Hosell. Back to Shaw, right at the arc, to the baseline, pulls up from 12, good.
Come on. Come on, Drake, you got to play better defense than that.
5-2, your Mike's Music score. Travis Neenah.
Travis has Shaw on him. It's about Shaw. That Shaw kid's about 6'3", so that's probably the tallest kid that Travis has faced all year.
And not a good pass there, unanticipated. Singer leaves it open. It goes right in the hands of Shaw. Shaw tries to keep the ball, pulls off the shot in the baseline. No good. Fond du Lac gets the rebound. That's Ziggy.
Get it up.
Fond du Lac coming with a little up tempo right here. Heard Dick Neenah talk about that. They want to push the ball, but on the other side of the coin, they want to make sure that they force the Rockets to be patient offensively. Three-pointer on the way, left side, good. It's Simon with the tray.
It looks like they're giving Mark that shot. The first time he passed up, that time he knocked it down.
Well, Simon's shots, but I think he's a very capable shooter.
Yeah, he's capable. I think what Neenah is doing is they're trying to take out what somebody else makes. And so far, if Mark keeps knocking a couple of those, they're going to have to go out and defend him.
Hubner gets the personal foul, offensive style, his first. Eric Hubner just recently his way into the start. Sophomore. 5:15 to go in the first quarter of play. Travis with the basketball to Drake. Penetrates, kicks it back out. Nothing there. Good job defensively.
Hit it.
Ziggy over to Simon. Skip pass. Travis in the corner. Back to Drake at the arc. Work to the middle of the court. Pulls it back out. Finds Travis left side sidewalk. Boy, they're really doing a heck of a job of fighting through some picks. Mark Simon now above the arc. Back, skip pass, far side. Drake, a good look inside the arc. Rims it won't go. Pulled down there by Hubner.
That's great offense, though. Got a good look there.
Very patient again. Been a tradition of the Cardinals all year long. Hallock, I should say, in the game for the Rockets on that last stop whistle with the basketball right there. Now to the far side of the court. Give it off to Beck. Back to Hallock. Ball free in the court. Cardinals all over it. Lead feet to Drake. Got to run it down. Gets it up off the glass. Good. Nice job on both ends. Drake adjusts.
Good job, Mark. It's another hustle play for Mark Simon there.
All over the floor, then the lead pass, and a good job by Drake to hustle down. That pass came a little bit out in front of him. Tough shot. Hook pass inside, goes out of bounds on the turnover, back to Fond du Lac.
Neenah needs a timeout.
And they're going to get one with 4:02 left. Fond du Lac off and running early here. Lead it 10-2.
Mom, do we have any Baker string cheese? Yes, here. Save some for your brother's lunch.
Off the inbounds, Cardinals Drake with the three-pointer, won't go long in the rim. A rebound there by Singer and an over-the-back foul on the Rockets.
It's interesting that Neenah has Shaw out of the game now. Shaw was doing such a good job on Travis. He really hasn't had a look in 4 minutes. Oh, now he's coming back in. I was wondering.
Very short exit. Foul was on the first, and Cardinals inbound own basket. High outlet pass to Ziggy, leave it off to Simon. Simon now, Ziggy's open, look good. On the 14-footer.
Can't give him that. He'll knock that down all night long.
Finally, I've gotten some pretty good thus far, and it should fit.
Yeah, we haven't forced a shot yet.
Into the game off that timeout. Pecora with the basketball there, a 6'5 senior. Lob feed inside now to Helzo. Skip past to Pecora off the baseline. Shot is good. Pecora, a kid that can get the job done also. Remember him from last year's team. Got some tall timber inside. Do the Rockets. They'll go 6'5", 6'7", 6'7" at times. Potentially at any rate. Skip pass. Travis. It's inside the arc. Front of the rim, touches both sides and out. Shaw with the basketball at the arc. To the free throw line, now resets the offense, give it off there to Hollick. Hollick back over to Shaw. Shaw on a yo-yo dribble to the far side of the court, back over to Oatman. Now it's the left side. Hollick's going to try the three. It's going to hit the front of the rim. Conlack with another good job boxing out of the boards. Get it down low to Ziggy. Likes the matchup. Forces it inside. Pretty good for Helzo. Did not give position. And here comes Oatman over to the... Now up shot by the corner, front of the rim. Kept alive by the Rockets. Oatman now with an open tray. Top of the key won't go. Comes the Nick Singer. It's going to slow the pace down here a little bit as Travis will walk it across the timeline just a tad over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Over to Singer, top of the key. Now down low, Ziggy kick it out. Simon in the three ball again. This time won't go. Ziggy with the board. Reverse. Off the glass. Good! Cameron Ziggy impressively working inside tonight.
That's a good rebound there.
So Fond du Lac by 10. Biggest lead of the basketball game. 14-4, your Mike's Music score. Holtman with the basketball. Look at Simon all over the court again. Mark Simon, Mr. Defense on this team. Just throws the body on the court. Skip pass from Simon to Ziggy. Got baseline. Gonna take it in, the floater and out. Kick it back out to Simon. Down low. Drake, shot won't go. Got it hooked down. Shaw on the push. And arc now and back inside. The runner off the rim, inside out. Rattle the cage, it wouldn't go. Own rebound, follows up, it's good. Shaw now with 4 points.
That's good hustle that time.
Just inside of a minute left in the first quarter of play. Fond du Lac leads it 14-6. Simon, patient offense. Give it down to Ziggy, back out to Simon. Fond du Lac, might they look for one here with 45 to go? Well, taking that much time off the clock. There's certainly no hurry right now as Travis with the ball. Simon kicks it back out.
They're going for one now.
Down to 30 seconds ago. So they've worked about a minute, 30 off the clock. If they take it down for the last shot, they'll have run better in a minute.
Yeah, I think Travis will probably kick this to Ziggy on the side.
Mark's got to move the basketball. The count for the closely guarded was on. Down to 15, 14, clock rolls. Cardinals to back it out. Simon now down to 7 to 6, very patient. Now you got to go. Travis inside, back door, give it to Singer, good! Great patience to close out the corner. Your Mike's Music score after one. It's the Fond du Lac Cardinals 16, the Neenah Rockets 6. We'll be right back.
Big enough to own my truck to go to Lund's Truck Accessories to make it look great. They have everything from bed liners and caps to visors and running boards from the good guys like Lund, Monroe, Raider, and Weston. So I guess that's the place. Lund's Truck Accessories at Siebel on Military Road, when I get big enough.
The next you do your decorating, give Dave a call at Fond du Lac Incorporated. Workmanship has always been a trademark of Fond du Lac Decorating. You'll always receive prompt courteous service. Call 922-8051. Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. And Jim, you can't do it any better than Fond du Lac closed out that quarter.
Penetration from Travis. What a great pass.
Run a minute plus off the clock. You get the penetration, you get the inside look, and what a way to close out a quarter, and just an outstanding first quarter of play for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, patient offensively.
Neenah's offense doesn't...
Fond du Lac doubles up down low as Foster in the game now to start the second quarter along with Ben Thomas. And Dallas Diener, Cameron Ziggy, and to round them out is Travis Diener, the 5 on the court for Fond du Lac. Travis now work the ball to Foster, back Thomas, near side, good ball rotation off the perimeter. Ziggy's going to reset it now off to Dallas Diener. Give it to Travis. Looking backdoor, had Dallas cutting, flashing there, didn't get it to him. And the thing you like about this team, they go to a second unit, they're still patient.
They don't lose anything.
Nope. Look at backdoor to Foster, good! What a pass from Ben Thomas!
This team is so smart, under control at all times.
Now, it's very seldom you have a conversation with this coaching staff. They don't point out the intelligence factor of this team, and it certainly shows on the court. Off the miss, the Fond du Lac Cardinals back with it. 6:45 to go in the first half of play. Dallas off the right side, Trey on the way, won't go. Pulled down by Hubner. And here come the Rockets. Shaw with it across the timeline. To the left side, three-pointer on the way, and a foul on Dallas Diener. Hollenbeck was in. Diener picks up his first. That will be a foul.
He can't be fun with give shots.
So to the free throw line will go Jason Hollenbeck. First opportunity through line in the entire game thus far. Either team.
It's a quick first quarter, wasn't it?
Very quick first quarter. 1 out of 2 thus far, with 1 more to follow. As Oatman back in. Hollenbeck, 1 more to follow. 6:31 to go in the opening quarter of play, or opening half, I should say, of play. So 2 out of 3 for Hollenbeck. And it's back to a 10-point margin for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, 18-8. Travis Diener with it, over to Drake on the near side. Travis, left side sidewalk, skip past the to Foster. Al patiently just going to hold the basketball. A lot of movement for Fond du Lac. Ball tipped away, run down in the backcourt by Diener. Give it off to Thomas. 6 minutes to go in the first half of play.
Oh, got away with one there.
Got away with one, but not the second time. Turnover for the Fond du Lac Cardinals as Ben Thomas just kind of lost the handle and couldn't get it picked up. Oatman with the basketball for the Rockets, right side, over to Shaw. You really got to watch Shaw. Ball free, loses it, get it back to Oatman, over. Nice ball movement there as Hubner gets it crashing to the foul. It's going to go on Al Foster, his first. To the free throw line will go Hubner to shoot a pair. First, back of the hoop, no good. We'll remind you, stay tuned a little bit later on this evening. We'll have high school wrestling. Fond du Lac Cardinals playing host to the Oshkosh West Indians. And it will mark the last appearance on the home mat for Coach Larry Marchionda after some 31 years of coaching. 1 out of 2 there, 18-9. Three-pointer on the way, won't go for Diener, pulled down by Oatman. Cardinals have gone cold here in the second quarter.
Traveling.
Gotta be.
Out of control.
Oatman wanted the blocking foul, but you described that perfectly, Jim. Oatman just out of control trying to spin with the basketball. Mark Simon back in for Fond du Lac, along with Nick Singer. 5:20 left in the first half of play. Simon with it, give it to Drake Diener at the arc between the rings. And a foul. It's going to be on who? Altman's second. Common foul, only team foul, so the Fond du Lac Cardinals will inbound the basketball, side court, send it to the back court to Singer, over to Mark Simon. Now it's Drake Diener try to take it to the baseline, pulls up from 12, rims and won't. I think they're going to get Singer, and I thought he was just fighting for a loose ball right there.
I think he might have got him on the hand.
Okay. First personal.
We got to stop him here.
Yeah, you get a bucket or two in here, and Fond du Lac, as I mentioned, gone a little bit cold. You let them back into it.
It just seems like we should be up more than 9 points.
Yes, it does. The way we control the game. Shaw to the glass, underlays but foul.
Drake is playing bad defense this game. There's another time he was beat badly. He's got to start moving his feet and start playing with intensity on the defensive end.
Singer picks up his second quick personal foul, and he will probably come out, I would think. We'll wait to see if they make a move. Not yet. To the free throw line will go Aaron Shaw for a pair. Gets the first, one more to follow. Now, Cardinals have only scored one bucket, 2 points here, as Ziggy does come in for Singer. Fond du Lac with only 2, 1 field goal, and the Rockets have yet to get a field goal, but have converted thus far on 4 free throws. 1 out of 2 again for the Rockets. Travis, take it to the glass. Good, and a foul. Travis Diener, a little stutter step, then takes it hard off the glass. Travis's first points in the basketball game after coming off a monstrous offensive game up at Oshkosh.
That's one thing that's so impressive about Travis, though, is he just lets the game come to him and he doesn't force anything. Here, like you said, that was his second shot, and we're almost at the halfway mark.
Misses the free throw, pulled down by the Rockets. 4.5 to go in the first half of play from the Redbird Arena. Shaw with the basketball between the rings. Over to Oatman on the near side of the court. Yo-yo's the dribble, trying to penetrate. Simon on him defensively. Over to Shaw again. Now back to Oatman, working the two-man game. He's going to pull up a long two, long on the rim, pulled down by Fond du Lac's Ziggy. Skip pass. Drake pulls it down, left side sidewalk. Trying to take it inside, cut off there defensively. Have to reload, reset the offense. Simon with it at the arc. Give it across to the left side. Drake. Now Simon over to looking to Ziggy. Didn't go that way.
Good screen. Good screen there.
3-ball side pocket. Good.
Dallas set a good back pick there. Got Travis free on that time. That was a good pick.
Travis now with 5 points in the basketball game. Oatman with it. Cardinals back up now by 13, which is their biggest lead. Good. Ball tipped away by Simon. Here comes Travis. Leave it off to Drake. Back.
Foul.
Yeah, good call there. Oatman comes around. That's going to be his third, and that's a problem for head coach Tim Locum of the Rockets.
And no question, he hit him on the hand.
Locum out into the basketball game is Ryan Linnerens.
Yeah.
There's head coach Tim Locum that was mentioned, a former Wisconsin Badger.
Yeah, Neenah can't afford to have Altman on the bench.
No, not for long. But he'll probably be there for the end of the...
Yeah, he's got 3 fouls. They got to sit him.
Travis with the basketball. Over to Ziggy, top of the key. Works the ball between. Give it to Drake Diener. Now inside on the give and go. Off the glass. No foul. Good.
Dallas, nice tip. Dallas or Ziggy had what a tip that was. By one.
Both of them in there. They gave it to Ziggy.
Good tip.
But both guys right all over the glass. 25-10, Cardinals by 15. Helsel kicks it back out, and in the passing lane, it's Travis Diener. Takes it away. Over to Drake. Skip pass. Oh, not a good pass there as he threw it right in the hands of Shaw. Trying to throw it to the back door, off the glass. Good by Linnerens.
This Shaw is looking good out here today.
Shaw is one of those guys that...
he's playing good offense and he's playing good defense, too.
Comes in averaging 12-6 a game. Travis Diener gets 2 more, so Travis here now has lit it up here for 7 points in the quarter. And Tim Wolcomb wants another timeout with 2:21 left in the first half of play. Your Mike's new score, Fond du Lac 27 and Neenah Rockets 12.
Thinking of buying a new vehicle? Think Lens. Our factory warranty is important? Think Lens. Want follow-up service after the sale? Lens.
Once again, welcome back to the Redbird Arena. 2:21 left in the blew out to a big lead early. Then they came out the second quarter of play a little bit cold, but now have got the burners on overdrive again and lead at 27-15. Sparked by some good defense. Travis Diener with 7 points in the quarter. And have forced Neenah into numerous turnovers here in the second quarter of action. Rockets with the basketball. Shaw, top of the key. Give it to the far side.
I don't think Neenah has anybody out there that can score besides Shaw right now.
I think you're correct.
Nobody even looks to score except for Shaw.
When you need Oatman and Shaw on the long three on the way, and good from Shaw.
Yeah,
You know, they've done an excellent job on Oatman thus far. He's got the 3 fouls, sitting in the Pines, and has yet to score in this basketball game. Ziggy with it to Thomas. Up to the near side of the court, now looking back to the far side. Travis Diener posting up down low. Ziggy wants it. Gets it off the crossover. Good. Little drop step crossover.
Nice move.
Ziggy having a great basketball game. 3 for the Rockets. Ziggy with 11 points here in the first half, leading the way thus far. Travis wide open tray, a 3-ball to side pocket's good. Travis in 10 in the quarter now. Off the baseline shot, forced right there by Hollick, and the Cardinals away with the loot of the like that's what they have in mind. Ziggy with it off the left side. Ben Thomas is going to pull up from 4, gets the rebound, try to get Dallas, won't go. A third time, no. Well, working hard, just couldn't get it to go. Half a minute left now in the first half of play. Shaw with it. He's the guy you got to stop. Thomas on the assignment right now defensively. Over to the Lenarez between the rings. Now, right side, Pecora. On a yo-yo dribble, try to get it back, and no doubt they're trying to get Shaw the basketball here with 10 to go. Down to 8.
That offense they got out there is just...
Spin move inside by Hollenbeck, off the glass, falls at the buzzer. Tough shot, but they got it to go, and we've come to the end of one half of play here from the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music score, the Fond du Lac Cardinals 32, the Neenah Rockets 17. And we remind you, today's halftime activities are brought to you by Baker String Cheese. With only 79 calories in each stick, it's the fun food that's so easy, just peel and eat. And it's healthy for you, high protein, 100% natural. That's Baker String Cheese, the official halftime snack food of our video sports team, available at fine food stores everywhere. And by KFC, featuring home delivery. Take the hassle out of mealtime with KFC. Halftime from the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music score, the Cardinals 33, the Rockets of Neenah 17. Jim and I will be back to recap the first half of play right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
Think Lens. Our factory warranty is important? Think Lens. Want follow-up service after the sale? Lens again. With over 30 years of experience and $2 million of inventory, Lens's unsurpassed quality vehicles include one-owner new truck trade-ins covered under the original factory warranty or backed by the Lens Sales and Service personalized warranty. So think Lens. Fond du Lac's exclusive Snowway snowplow dealer and truck center of choice. And see our complete line of Lund truck accessories. Think Lens.
The Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery has a board of certified surgeons to help you. So whether a condition exists for weekend voyeurism, work, or around the house, the doctors at the Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery can help.
Now in the Aurora Healthcare Center.
Service Music Store in Fond du Lac. Our staff is always ready to serve you and answer questions. Our school band instrument rental policy is the best. We promise low rates and excellent service. We offer top brand names at bottom dollar prices. Guitars, drums, keyboards, recording gear, sound systems, sheet music, and accessories. At Mike's Music in Fond du Lac, your satisfaction is our priority. When you think music, think Mike's Music. Call 923-1925.
How you doing, Sarge? Folks, what'll it be? What would you like? Only
Not half as sorry as you're gonna be. I ordered a Pepsi, pal.
She's got a mind of her own.
What's with this guy?
Look, I just thought...
You thought? What you really thought was that I don't know the difference between Pepsi and a Coke, right?
Here's your Pepsi.
Thank you.
Kids say the darndest things.
What are you looking at?
I like this place.
Marcus Cable and K107.1 FM brings you Raise the Roof Night. Come support your home team, the Fond du Lac Bears. It's February 12th at the Blue Line Ice Arena as they take on the Green Bay Deacons for some bone-crushing hockey action. Now, we want to sell out the arena, so if you only come out to one game this season, get off your because this is the one to be at. For great skating, great plays, and great fans, come support the Fond du Lac Bears on Raise the Roof Night. That's February 12th. Be there.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Time score is 32. The Rockets of Neenah 17, and Jim, the Cardinals, I thought came out very focused this basketball game. A great first quarter of play. Had a little sluggish early start of the second quarter. Got hot towards the end, and again seemed to be in control of this basketball game.
Yeah, they came out real good the first, 6-7 minutes, and then they went to a lull for a few minutes, and then they finished the half out real good. But Neenah, to be honest with you, their offense is pretty sluggish right now. It doesn't look like they have anybody that can score besides Shaw and maybe Altman. So I think Neenah's in for a long second half.
Those are the two guys that statistically wise do the majority of their scoring offensively. But Altman, they did a heck of a job. He hasn't even scored. He's sat part of the game with 3 fouls in the second quarter of action. Shaw has tried to keep him in the game, but as you said, just not a lot of weapons. We'll take a look at the first half stats here for each team. And they will show the Fond du Lac Cardinals shooting 14 for 26 for 54%. The Rockets 6 for 19 for 32%. Fond du Lac Cardinals 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Meanwhile, the Rockets were 4 for 7 for 57%. The rebounds, fairly close. Fond du Lac with 14, 11 for Neenah. And only 3 turnovers for the Fond du Lac Cardinals as they continue, as always, to do a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. Taking a look at the scoring leaders here in the first half, Ziggy had a very, very nice first half of play with 11 points, really working that low post very nicely. Hit an opening tray and then went to work inside. 11 points there, and Travis Diener with 10. Meanwhile, the Neenah Rockets are led by Shaw with 8 points, and from that point on, just not a lot of help for the Rockets offensively. Our stats today brought to you by KFC, featuring home delivery. Take the hassle out of mealtime with KFC. Well, we'll be right back with the second half of play from the Redbird Arena right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Basketball Report. Fond du Lac's original car wash since 1962. Their new oil and lube center now open. 2 locations in Fond du Lac, Pioneer and Scott Street.
Jackson and Call Insurance, your independent insurance agents. One great agency all under one roof at the corner of Sheboygan and Mar. That's Bob Call and Bob Jackson. Because they work for themselves, they work harder for you. Call today at 923-4020.
Once again, welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Just prior to the start of the second half of play, we'll remind you a little bit later on this evening, we'll have high school wrestling. The Fond du Lac Cardinals closing out their home portion of their schedule as they play host to the Indians of Oshkosh West. That game is being made up, or that match I should say, from Thursday night when it was called off due to weather conditions, and it will mark the final chapter of home wrestling for Coach Larry Marchionda after some 31 years at the helm of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. So should be a very interesting evening here from the Redbird Arena. Back to basketball. It started here for the second half of play. The Fond du Lac Cardinals with it. Simon's going to try a three. It's going to go off the left side of the glass. Didn't really catch the rim at all there. Very few times you'll see Mark Simon go errant that badly at a shot. Ball banged out of bounds by Simon, and it will go back to the Rockets.
I was a little surprised in the first half. I thought Neenah was going to come out and play a little bit better than they did.
But sometimes if you don't have the horses, you just can't match up. And this particular team doesn't match up on the court very well, Fond du Lac, as it appears.
No, they're two big guys underneath aren't very big, and they're kind of heavy, and that's why Ziggy can operate a little bit more out, under the basket this game too.
Shaw's tray rattles the cage in and out and comes, won't fall as it was halfway down. Ziggy's going to take the open tray on the way. Good, Cameron.
See, but that's the credit of Fond du Lac is they know that Ziggy's going to be open, so they're patient and they're getting him. He's got 13 points now. They just played the other team's weakness so well.
Well, it's very difficult if you're the coaching staff to stop this team. It's I've said all season long, a pick your poison type of thing. The runner won't go there for the Rockets. Tipped out of bounds, back to Neenah. You've got to start out by focusing on Travis and Drake. The moment you try to shut them down, you get a Ziggy or a Simon or someone else come in and knock you down. Cardinals defensively all over Shaw. Kick it back out to Oatman, who's playing with 3, as we said. Shaw at top of the arc, foot deeper actually, over to Oatman. Tries to penetrate, can't get to the hoop, splits the defense and gets inside. First points in the basketball game for Sam Oatman. Nice penetration on his part. 6.5 to go in the third quarter of play. Fond du Lac on your Mike's Music score, 35-19. Off the left side sidewalk, Ziggy pick it back out. Now work the corner again. 3 ball, side pocket, won't go for Drake. Pulled down and a foul down low.
Good rebound.
Ziggy all over it again. I think it might go on Van Helzel. Then it might not. It's going to go on Aaron Shaw. Shaw gets his Bakora back in. He's got good size, 6'7", 6'7", 6'5". A couple guys at 6'3", but not the body that really right. Penetration, pull up there, won't go on a runner from Hollenbeck, and the Cardinals with the board. Ball tipped away there by the Rockets. Keep it alive, give it to Oatman. Over to Hollenbeck. The runner bounces, kisses, then falls off.
They're out hustling us right now.
Shaw off the glass, good. Shaw with 10 points in the basketball game. And they're back to within 16 at 37-21. Simon slowing down the pace of the basketball game here over to a far side corner. Now back to Simon between the rings, penetrates, kicks it to Travis. Over to Ziggy, off the baseline. Travis rotates the offense. Cardinals going back to their set. A lot of touches offensively. Kick it back out. Traveling here is going to be whistled against Singer. 32. There you get a pair of the coaches. Tim Locum, Dick Diener. Just inside of 5 minutes left in the third quarter of play. Shaw with it. Trying to look back door to Oatman. Follett cuts him off. Inside, muscle shot put up there by Hubner. Just forces it to the basket. His first basket of the game, 3 points overall. Cameron Ziggy with the basketball at the arc to the left side. Give it off there to Travis Diener. Bounce pass between the rings. Now back to Travis. Open tray on the way. Won't go. Comes off to Shaw. Rockets want to up-tempo whenever they can. Here's an opportunity.
Good block.
Blocked there by Singer. Get it down low to Hubner. And a foul. Ziggy will pick up his first. Foul 32. Ziggy. The pumps are open at Mon Paz Grocery Express on the corner of 12th and Main. We pump the gas for you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between 9 and 2. Only at Mon Paz Grocery Express. Hubner back to the line where he hits the first. He'll get one more. 2 for 3 thus far for Derek Hubner. Dallas Diener in, Drake Diener out for the Cardinals.
We're playing in spurts today. We have to start picking it up again.
Well, sometimes, Jim, do you get a tendency to play a little bit to your competition? And,
I think you're right.
And,
yeah.
you know, they get back a little bit, we turn it back up and make a run. Ziggy off the baseline, I should say. Singer with it above the arc, skip past the near side of the court. Cameron fakes the 3, brings it over to the near far side. Cardinals patient offensively. But Ziggy is
he's had some good looks.
He has clicked in all cylinders tonight, though. Trey got down low, worked off the baseline. Thomas, ball rotation. Ziggy again. Over to Nick Singer. Now to the Dallas Diener on the near side of the court, standing right on the arc. To Travis. The turn away won't go.
Okay, that's a good shot. Take that shot night long.
Goes right up at the Shaw with it. 3:15 left in the third quarter play. Over to Hubner. Now Shaw. Down left side sidewalk.
You think they try to post up Thomas Shaw? You know, Shaw probably 6'3".
Right.
Ben's about 5'10".
But they haven't taken him inside yet. I know Shaw always liked to play that perimeter game. Get down low to Hubner and force it, but
travel.
Well, Hubner's just a wide body inside that's trying to force action. So, following the turnover, the Cardinals will bring it back up. Thomas with it. To Travis Diener. Skip pass to the near side to Dallas. Dallas on the pass over to Ben Thomas. Fond du Lac using a lot of back screens as they typically do. Over to Ziggy. Singer between the rings to the far side of the court. Now skip pass over to Ben Thomas. A lot of rotation. 3-pointer on the way. Rims and won't go there for Ziggy. Pulled down by Aaron Shaw. And here come the Rockettes. Shaw wants to penetrate. Looking down low to Hubner. Good, and a foul. Ziggy will get the personal. Hubner with...
We got to get a timeout here and regroup here.
And it looks as though Dick is on the same page. Timeout on the court. 2:12 to go in the third. Your Mike's Music score. Fond du Lac 37, Neenah 26.
Diener Painting and Decorating of Fond du Lac. Painting and decorating fine establishments in the area for over 20 years. Yours could be next. Call 922-2629.
Take advantage of today's low rates and low closing costs at Jackson Call Mortgage. Call Chris Stukup or Mitch Call today at 923-4020. Remember, because they work for themselves, they work harder for you. Well, following the 22nd timeout, Dick Diener is going to try to bring that emotion back to the Fond du Lac Cardinals as they've gotten a little bit lackadaisical over the last few trips down the court. Hubner to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Long on the rim. And Fond du Lac gets it.
Call a foul.
Got to be there. Not a good foul at all for Steer. This is a terrible reach-in foul from the backside.
A foul from 80 feet from the basket. Not very smart.
Nope, not at all. And clearly, Fond du Lac had possession of the basketball. Only a second team foul, so no problem for either team there, as each of them now with 2 fouls. Simon, Foster in the ball game. Over to Travis Diener. Coach Diener has had the luxury of going about 8-9 deep today. Simon with the basketball, and has had good results with whoever's put on the court, frankly. Foster, I should say, over to Travis. Bring it back out to Al Foster above the arc on the near side of the court. Hand off to Mark Simon. Clock rolls with 1:35 left. Over to Drake Diener. To Travis. Fond du Lac working the baseline, cut off. There was Drake. Good double-up defense by Hubner. In some trouble. Now gets it kept alive by Fond du Lac. Drake runs it down. Still bodies flying. It's still free. Simon gets it, and now finally what?
Dallas a little bit gimpy right now in front of the Fond du Lac bench. I'm not sure what they did call. Timeout is the call. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Fond du Lac leads it by 11.
Fond du Lac mosaic tiles, ceramic and Corio tiles, slate and marble, all installed by our professional craftsmen since 1948. Fond du Lac mosaic tile, call 922-2910.
The next time your home or business is in need. Welcome back to the Red Bird Arena. 1:16 left in the third quarter of play. Fond du Lac by 11, but just kind of allowing the Rockets to stick around, just close enough to be a problem. Turnaround for Pecora won't go. Singer with the board.
Call over the back.
And a foul.
It's a late call. Call it right away.
Foul's going to go against Pecora. It'll be his first. And only the third team foul. Fond du Lac with but 5 points here in the third quarter of play. Ziggy with a tray. Drake with a traditional two-point basket. Drake doubled up there, give it off to Simon. Backdoor, wide open, Travis. Oh, what a great court awareness there by Mark Simon. They let Travis all alone underneath the basket. Shaw with it. Over to the far side, trying to get down. They do now get to open left side sidewalk. Skip pass to the near side now. Aaron Shaw with the basketball. Cutting off the baseline is Pecora and knocks down the 12-footer.
We can't let him catch the ball that easy right there.
That was easy entry pass inside the paint. Fond du Lac with 10 seconds to go. We'll be looking for the last shot. Travis with the basketball. Down to the corner. Three ball, side pocket, won't go.
Tip it.
And we've come to the end of 3 from the Redbird Arena. Your Mike's Music score, Fond du Lac 39 and the Neenah Rockets 28.
Not all financial institutions are alike. Marine Credit Union strives to be your first choice when it comes to all your financial needs. We offer a full line of products and services, including no-fee checking accounts, time and debit cards, and a complete line of loan products. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Fond du Lac County, the city of Waupun, and select townships in Dodge County. Marine Credit Union, with 5 locations to serve you in Fond du Lac, North Fond du Lac, and Waupun. Member NCUA.
Back at the Redbird Arena, Jim, in the quarter, the Rockets outscore the Cardinals 11-7 and have worked their way back into this game, at least to be still in the game.
Yeah, Fond du Lac didn't play a very good, third quarter. We'll just have to regroup here and see what we can do in the fourth.
So the Rockets down by 11, but still within striking distance. Shaw with it. Give it over to Hollock. They continually want to get Shaw the basketball and work him in the offense. So Oldman not in there and start the third or fourth quarter of play. Those are 2 offensive weapons, although Hubner did have a pretty good third quarter of play inside. With the basketball, there's Hollenbeck. Now to the far side. Hollenbeck's shot on the way. Good. A 3. Oh, check that. That was Shaw. Shaw with the tray.
Yeah, I'm real surprised that Shaw, they don't go to him more often.
And partisan Rocket fans that are in-house getting a little wary right now as they're back to within 8 points. Just over 7 minutes to go. With the basketball, Travis. Skip pass, Drake, open tray, good! That's the neutralizer. Drake with 7 points in the game. Fond du Lac back up by 11.
We've got to really go on Shaw now.
Hollock with the basketball. Get it down to Pecora, just inside the free throw line. Shot won't go. Drake with the board. I look for Fond du Lac to be even probably a little bit more patient than they would any other time. Clock continues to roll, takes some time off on each possession.
Yeah, I think we're capable of running, a good minute and a half off against this team.
I think you're correct. Simon, skip past the Singer between the rings. He's just going to hold the ball. Why not? Let the clock roll. Simon with it. Elzo steps out on him on the switch defensively. Now a double dribble on Simon. Well, you don't want to make the turnover. Very uncharacteristic turnover for Fond du Lac at that point. So the Cardinals will go back to defense with 6:04 left. Oltmann back into the game. He wants to take it to the hoop. Good, and a foul. Foul will go against Singer. It'll be his third. Tell you, Jim, Sam Oltmann has not taken it inside only by a couple occasions, but I don't know why he doesn't. He's a pretty shifty player, smooth going to the hoop.
Yeah, that was a good move there.
He's got that stutter step that gets you leaning once in a while. So Oltmann try to convert the traditional style three-point play. Front of the rim won't go. One thing they have not done is shoot free throws very well. Cardinals get it down low. The Ziggy off the glass, good. Well, the Rockets try to pinch us at half court a little bit on the double up. Cardinals break it and get the numbers game in their favor. An easy basket is the result. 5:35 left. Fond du Lac by 11. Give it off there to Lorenz. Now to Oltmann, top of the key. Sam penetrates, loses the handle. Fond du Lac picks up the loose change. Mark Simon with it. And they're a foolish foul. That's his second really foolish foul in this basketball game for Sam Oltmann, and that's his fourth.
A few times in this game that he's been out of control, too. That time he was out of control, and he just gets a foul because he's frustrated.
Yep. Got a lot of talent, but just got to harness it a little bit more. Of course, he's only a junior.
He's a junior, but he's been playing a couple of years. He's been playing since he's a freshman.
Right. Should have enough experience by now not to make those type of mistakes. Simon over to Travis Diener.
They're going to have to come after us a little bit, even if they foul, because they got 3-4 fouls to give you before we're in the bonus.
Drake with the Drake, good. That's a backbreaker right there.
If you get behind on Fond du Lac, it's tough.
Right
they're
up,
so
Fond du Lac.
They're smart. They shoot free throws so well. It's
timeout in the court. Tim Locum's got to chat one more time. Fond du Lac leads it by 14.
Mom, do we have any Baker string cheese? Yes, here. Save some for your brother's lunch.
Diener, Painting and Decorating of Fond du Lac, has been painting and decorating fine establishments in the area for over 20 years. Yours could be next, but only if you call 922-2629. That's Diener Painting and Decorating of Fond du Lac. Back at the Redbird Arena, Jim, I got to quickly ask you, the game Tuesday night up at Oshkosh West when the Cardinals got down early in that basketball game, I think if you're going to beat Fond du Lac, that's what you want to do, jump on them early.
Oh, yeah. You get behind against this team, and you're in trouble because they're so smart. They take care of the ball. They don't turn it over, and they make their free throws.
And you can be, when you're ahead, you can be patient offensively. You can't do that when you're trailing. Off the three, no good. Rebound is picked up and knocked in by Corey Steer. So back to within 12 are the Rockets.
See, now Nick could sit out there all day on that guy.
And he should. Doubled up now, gotta get rid of it. Finally, somebody comes to help, that's Travis. Over to Singer. Take it to the hoop. Look out. It's going to be offensive. No, they're calling a blocking foul.
That was a bad call.
Yeah, I think we got one there.
That was a bad call. But we'll take it.
Give Hozell the foul. Give Singer the bucket, +1 to follow. For Hozell, it was his first. Misses the one and only he'll get. Hozell pulls it down, almost falls over Shaw, but keeps the ball. Aaron Shaw across the timeline. Three-pointer on Cardinals. Got numbers. And away, good! Drake with 3.
I don't know. Just waiting for they got open up for these 4 fouls, but you have to get them back in the game.
It doesn't do you good to take that last foul home with you, does it? Or, you know. So Shaw with it. Off that double dribble. Yep.
Double dribble.
Yep. Put the ball on his hip there for a second. And Oatman now in, along with Halak. But now there he is. Shaw is. I thought Shaw came up, but he still is in there. 3:20 left. Simon across the timeline.
Good trapping. We'll end up getting a layup.
Just like this. Ziggy to the glass.
We're too smart. We'll get layups off this team if they play that defense on us.
Halak with it. Now Shaw with the 3. Rims and falls.
Tell you, that Shaw's got a nice quick stroke.
His second tray of the quarter likewise. Oatman defensively. Cardinals easily break the pressure over the top to Ziggy.
Oh.
Cameron to Drake Diener. Now it's Singer got wide. Ziggy wide open down below, but Fond du Lac takes the timeout. Well, Singer was doubled up, put the timeout, but he had Ziggy with nobody within 10 feet. We'll be right back.
I'd get big enough to own my truck to go to Lens Truck Accessories to make it look. They have everything from the good guys, Monroe, Raider, and Weston. So I guess that's the place. Lens Truck Accessories at Siebel on Military Road. When I get big enough.
So following the second low, get to Ziggy. Take your face hands. Turnover Fond du Lac. Shaw with it. Cross court to Lorenz with the ball on the court. Give it to Halak now. Far side. They win that ball game again, Jim. And
well, they got to get a shot up.
Yeah, they're so worried about getting the ball to Shaw that nobody else is getting in a position to get shots. Fond du Lac is doing a good job on Shaw. Misses the front, gets a second chance, still won't go. A third knocked out of his hands, and finally put in there by Hubner.
Gave up 3 offensive rebounds.
And Hubner will pick up the foul along the sideline. It will be his second. But no doubt when you're trailing, you want to get your best shooter shooting the trays, but there comes a time when you just have to get shots up. And that was not the case there in that series for the Rockets.
They were down 16 or 14 with 2 minutes left. You gotta get some up.
Cardinals on the inbound. Get it across the timeline and a foul. I think this foul's going to go against Corey Steer. Yep. Second personal. 1:47 left, and now in the bonus for Fond du Lac to the free throw line will go
Travis
Diener, as you mentioned.
Not too.
Today's game brought to you by Jackson Call Mortgage of Fond du Lac. Take advantage of today's low rates and low closing costs by giving Chris Sukup or Mitch Call a call today at 923-4020. Remember, because they work for themselves, they work harder for you. And did he get a pair? I looked away there.
Yeah, he made both.
All right. Well, I guess he would have had to make it if he shot the second one. Common sense would tell me that. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go as Shaw forces one up. A long 3 out of bounds back to Fond du Lac.
He's lucky they didn't call a foul.
And Tim Locum's going to take one last timeout with 1:40 left. Timeout in the court. Mike's Music score, Fond du Lac 56 and Neenah 40.
The Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery has a board of certified surgeons too. So whether a condition exists for weekend voyeurism, work, or around the house, the doctors at the Clinic of Orthopedic Surgery can help.
Now in the Aurora Healthcare Center.
Today's action is brought to you by Mid-States Aluminum, serving the nation with creative solutions. That's Mid-States Aluminum, where progress through people makes the difference. Welcome back to the Redbird Arena. Fond du Lac well in control at 56-40. Fond du Lac Cardinal hockey team back at work tonight as they'll be playing host to Milwaukee University School non-conference game. After the Cardinals wrapped up at least a share of their conference, the Badgerland Conference, with a win last night, 5-0 over Waupun. If you want to catch that game, you can get it at Sunny 97, by the way. Our friends from Sunny 97, Greg Stensland, Tom Biolo, and George Bowman on tonight's call of the hockey game. Probably about a 7:40 pregame to have it at 8 o'clock on Sunny 97. Fond du Lac Cardinal hockey team, ranked number 4 in the state, continues to play great hockey this year. Shaw picks up his foul.
This could be a long minute 37.
Yeah, I think you're going to be right. And just the foul is going to be fruitless against this team. Down by 16 points, you're not going to get back in. They shoot free throws too well.
Especially another thing, too, is when you get down on Fond du Lac, besides the bonus, when you get 10, it's the double bonus, then it really makes it tough.
They have one more, but more often than not, they're going to get the first one anyway. Good team shooting free throws. In the backcourt, double up, gotta get rid of it, and they do.
Yeah, I think he called the troops off.
With the three, won't go. Hold up, shot at 3 of his own, but he's got to get back out. Look for him to launch pretty soon. Fond du Lac's all over him. Now a 3 on the way from Howlett, won't go. Sigurd and a foul on somebody.
Somebody knocked Ben to the floor.
Altman gone for the day. Memorable games that he will have. Falls out with 4 points in the game. Let's get a check here. Came in averaging 12-4 on the season. Fond du Lac right now defensively after season's average. 40.7 is what they're giving up on an average, and
we're about right on everything, aren't we? Offense and defense.
Well, let's check as let me see. Free throw missed there by Thomas. Cardinals run it down. We'll check that in a second. Back door to Drake. Underlays, gets his own rebound, kick it back out, and a foul. Offensively, Fond du Lac averaging 56.5, so we're just a tad over that. The foul was on Larson, his first. And to the free throw line, this will be double bonus now for Ben Thomas. Gets the front end, well, one to follow. And both teams gonna clear the pines out of here a little bit. We'll check it for Fond du Lac. Jekyll in. Martinez in. I think that's Tim Lloyd in. Eric McClyman in. Thomas hits the second. Ben Larson with the basketball for the Rockets. Now it's to Peter Rickman. Rickman penetrates, throws it up off the glass. Lloyd with the rebound. Over to Thomas, loses the handle, run down and saved there into the hands, however, of Ben Thomas. Thomas looking to Martinez, it goes through his hands, and here come the Rockets with the loose ball. Willigans tipped away from him, out of bounds, back to the
What are
Rockets.
you betting that Martinez gets a shot up? I say he gets one up, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. If he touches it, it's going up.
Is it going to be a three-pointer?
Yeah.
Well, we'll monitor that. Down low, off the inbounds, the turnaround from Rickman is good. Cardinals get it over.
Whoa!
Well, looking inside to Martinez, goes through his hands. Well, he was too close anyway.
Yeah.
17 seconds to go. Might not get that opportunity now. Steer with it. He's going to try the trade.
Push off.
Won't go, and a foul. I think it's going to go against Ben Larson.
Jekyll or Lloyd's either going to be on the line. I don't know which one.
Larson picks up his second foul.
I think it's Timmy Lloyd or Jekyll.
Jekyll to the free throw line. Shoot a pair. So Fond du Lac will go 11-1 on the conference schedule and have a positive comeback from their first setback of the season.
Good job.
Pair there for Jekyll.
Coming off the bench to make 2 free throws like that, that's good.
Clock's rolling down. Inside. And we've come to the end of this afternoon's basketball game. Cardinals come away with the W. Your Mike's Music final score. The Fond du Lac Cardinals 62. The Neenah Rockets 42. Jim and I will be back to wrap it up right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
There's no job too large or small for Spies Painting and Decorating. So whether your needs are residential, commercial, or industrial, the crew from Spies can handle it. Call Spies at 921-7107, Spies Painting and Decorating.
Team Sports is your source for letter jackets throughout the Fond du Lac area. Team Sports is also your store for youth wrestling and basketball supplies. From Cardinals and Ledgers to Badgers and Packers, let Team Sports be your sports store. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 8 and Saturday from 9 to 4. Team Sports, downtown Fond du Lac, across from Veterans Park.
Mike's Music is your full-service music store in Fond du Lac. Our staff is always ready to serve you and answer questions. Our school band instrument rental policy is the best. We promise low rates and excellent service. We offer top brand names at bottom dollar price of guitars, drums, keyboards, recording gear, sound systems, sheet music, and accessories. Satisfaction is our priority. When you think music, think Mike's Music. Call 319.
Heard the buzz? My honey barbecue wings are back at KFC. Dripping with my zingy honey barbecue sauce. Now that's finger-licking good.
And for a limited time, you can get 20 of the Colonel's finger-licking good honey barbecue wings for just $5.99. Or 6 for $1.99.
Honey, I'm home. At KFC, we do chicken right. And right good.
Okay, folks, what'll it be? What would you like, sweetheart?
A Pepsi, please.
Sorry, we only have Coke. Now you've done it.
You're sorry? Not half as sorry as you're gonna be. I ordered a Pepsi, pal.
She's got a mind of her own.
What's with this guy?
Look, I just thought...
You thought? What you really thought was that I don't know the difference between Pepsi and a Coke, right?
Here's your Pepsi.
Thank you.
Kids say the darndest things.
What are you looking at?
I like this place.
Think buying a new vehicle? Think our factory warranty is important? Think Lens. Want follow-up service after the sale? Lens again. With over 30 years of experience and $2 million of inventory, Lens's unsurpassed quality vehicles include one-owner new truck trade-ins covered under the original factory warranty or backed by the Lens Sales and Service personalized warranty. So think Lens. Fond du Lac's exclusive Snowway snowplow dealer and truck center of choice. And see our complete line of Lund truck accessories. Think Lens.
Back to the red. Your Mike's Music final score tonight, the Fond du Lac Cardinals 62, the Neenah Rockets 42, and the Cardinals come home and take care of business on the home court rebounding from their only loss of the season. And I think Fond du Lac got a little sloppy from time to time, but as we mentioned through the course of that basketball game, sometimes you just play up to your competition. But over and all, Fond du Lac played a pretty fine basketball game once again. Kind of got back to their style of basketball after struggling here a week ago against the Lightning of Appleton North, a team in which they won the game but didn't play particularly well. Then go on the road and lost up to Oshkosh West, of course, last Tuesday. But have rebounded and gotten back to Fond du Lac basketball here a little bit this afternoon, and a very fine effort from the Fond du Lac Cardinals, particularly probably Cameron Ziggy. I thought a real consistent basketball game, finished up their leading scorer and really did a great job. Hit an early three, got some offensive boards, posted up on the block on several occasions, worked inside, a couple drop steps for buckets, and I thought overall Cameron probably maybe the star of the basketball game if you had to pick one, but certainly a lot of support in that role. Let's take a look at this afternoon's final stats. And they will show Fond du Lac shoots the ball very well today in their patient offense. 23 for 42 for 55%. The Rockets of Neenah, 17 for 48. They shot 35% in the basketball game. Free throws, Fond du Lac 9 for 11 for 82%. Rockets 5 for 11 for 45%. Fond du Lac with the edge in the boards, 30 to 22. 11 turnovers by the Fond du Lac Cardinals and 12 for the Neenah Rockets. Take a look at our scoring leaders for this afternoon's basketball game. Fond du Lac Cardinals are led by Cameron Ziggy with 18 points. Drake Diener with 15. Drake with, check it, 13 of the 15 in the second half, including 3 trays in the final quarter of play. And Travis Diener with 14 points. 3 players in double figures for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Neenah Rockets are led by Shaw with 16 points. And other than Shaw, nobody really got in any kind of offensive groove for the Rockets as they struggled offensively in this basketball game. But I think largely due to some great defense for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Did a nice job defensively as they normally do. Stats today, as always, brought to you by KFC, featuring home delivery. Take the hassle out of mealtime with KFC. Well, the Fond du Lac Cardinals, I mentioned, now stay atop, at least a tie of the share of the conference race with a now 11-1 mark. Oshkosh West, let's see where they're playing today. They're at Appleton North. So if they win that game, which you would expect, a share would remain for first place of the Fox Valley Association. Wraps it up here from the Redbird Arena for this afternoon, but we're going to stick right here and relocate some of our equipment and turn our focus over to high school wrestling, as the Fond du Lac Cardinals will have their last home meet of the season as they welcome in the Oshkosh West Indians, who I've seen have just entered the gym here for the start of the JV match. And this game, most notably, will be the last home appearance for Coach Larry Marchionda, who was the reign of the Fond du Lac Cardinals some 31 years, and we'll be here to cover all the action for the Fond du Lac Cardinals tonight. We'll have that for you later on this evening at about 10 o'clock. Tuesday night, we've got what we expect to be a heck of a basketball game, Gals style, as the Camelsport Cougars will travel up to North Fond du Lac and take on the Lady Orioles. That will probably decide first place in the Flyweight Conference. Last time those two teams met, it went overtime, as you saw the game right here. And from Camelsport, this time Camelsport wants to go up to North Fond du Lac and steal one on their home court to repay the favor to the Lady Orioles. Should be a great one Tuesday night. By the way, we got lots of action next week. On Thursday night, we'll have Lourdes and Winnebago basketball from the field house at WLA. Friday will be Springs and Xavier. Saturday, we'll have Fond du Lac Kaukauna boys basketball for you. So lots of action coming your way here next week. But of course, we've got one more left yet this week. Fond du Lac wrestling later on this evening. Stay tuned. All my thanks tonight go out to our video sports crew. And they include, on camera, topside has been Matt Bastian. Working the end zone, Tyler Bastian started out, finished off by Nancy Pfeiffer. Special thanks to Jim Diener for the color commentary this afternoon. Jeff Gerner is our chief technician. Stats and statistics this afternoon by Corey and Kevin Pfeiffer. For Jim, Dave, and the rest of the Video Sports crew, I'm Mike Pfeiffer, wishing each and every one of you a very good afternoon from the Redbird Arena, reminding you this has been a Video Sports presentation. Thanks for viewing us here on Marcus Cable, Channel 7.